Hey guys, I wanted to go ahead and give you a video on analyzing data. The first thing we're going to talk about has a little bit of vocab for this unit where you're basically looking at different types of graphs and analyzing the data of those graphs. We're going to start off with just a data set for now, which is a list of numbers. So things we need to refresh would be mean. This is your average. Okay, remember you add up all the numbers and divide by how many there are. That gets you the mean. You have median, which is the middle number. So you put all these numbers in order from least to greatest. You start crossing them out until you get to the middle one. That's your median. Mode appears the most. This is the number you see show up the most. Range is your biggest number minus your smallest number. Sometimes this is called your max, like your maximum, and this is called your min. We also have spread, and that is just your max to your min. You don't actually subtract them. You just like list the maximum or the minimum to the max. And I'm going to show you how all these work. So in your calculator, it will find all of these. So if you do not have a calculator, if you didn't go get one from school, or if you don't have a personal one, there's probably something online that can find this for you. You just have to look it up. I suggest looking up something called 5-number summary calculator. I'll write that down just in case anyone wants it. We're going to go to the 5-number summary in the next video, but in case you need it to find these things. Okay. That's just for if you don't have a calculator. Look that up, and it will help you. But if you do have a calculator, which is how I'm going to show you. So if you will look here. Oops. So first of all, you want to put any data you have in. So how you do that, you hit Stat, Edit. Now, if there's any data in there, remember, you arrow up, hit Clear, and arrow back down. You are at home, which means if you delete a list, I cannot fix it for you. Do not hit delete. Always hit clear. So go over to L1, hit clear, arrow down. It does it. Always hit clear. So I'm going to use this data set I created up here. By the way, remember guys, this is a video that you can watch more than once. You can also pause it. So if you feel like I am going too fast, just pause, rewind, watch it again, do whatever you got to do. You can view this lesson as many times as you need to. So just keep that in mind as we're going. So I'm going to go ahead and put in all these numbers. You always want to go back and check and make sure you type them in correctly, because if you type them in wrong, all of your answers will be wrong. All right, I'm good. So how you get all of your information, you hit Stat, go over to Calc, and the very first one says 1 variable statistics. I'm using list 1. You don't want anything there, and hit calculate. It gives you all this information. I'm going to tell you what all of these mean. Real quick, I want to write down the calculator steps just so you have them. Okay. Okay, so here's what you do. First step is Stat Edit, put your numbers in. Second step, you go Stat Calc 1, and it gives you all that information. So let's go back here. I want to show you what this information means. The very first one, X bar, is your mean. So in the calculator, that will represent X bar. Your median, if you scroll down some, you'll see one that says MED. That is the median. Mode does not appear on the calculator. You actually have to look and see which one shows up the most. Okay, so it's not on calculator. Range is your biggest number minus your smallest number. So if you scroll down, you see it says max and min. You're going to subtract those. So max and min. So I'm going to do max minus min. And spread, you just list the numbers. So we're going to put list min and max. And I'm actually going to show you how this works with all the answers for this example. So for this one, looking at, scroll back up. Looking at X bar, my mean was 5.3. If you do this by hand, you should get the same thing. My median, I did not mean to do that. My median was 4. My mode does not show up on the calculator, so I actually have to look. 4 shows up the most, so my mode is also 4. Range, I do max minus min, 10 minus 1 equals 9. And my spread, I would say, is from 1 to 10. Okay, you write it like that. Okay, so this is how you find all this information for calculating values. This is from a data set. In the next couple of videos, I'm going to show you how to do it from a box plot and a histogram. So if you need to look at those videos, well, you should definitely look at those videos. But this is the basis for video 1. Talk to you guys later.